us in prayer, and then Vice Mayor Officer, if he will lead us in the pledge.
Let's pray. Heavenly Father, thank you that you still intervene in the actions of man. That you care enough that your divine will is done regardless of whether we ignore you or we disobey you, Lord. Thank you for your grace and mercy over us. Be with us tonight as we make decisions for the city, that we would be good stewards of the money. In Jesus' name we pray.
If you would please rise to your able, come the proper salute, and join me in pledging allegiance to our nation's flag. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you all. First item on the agenda is approval of the minutes of the June 2024 regular meeting. Got a motion and a second. Any questions, discussions, or corrections? All in favor say aye. Any opposed? And the second item on the agenda is under ordinances, ordinance number 24979, to amend Title III, Chapter 1, Section 105 of the Sparta Municipal Code pertaining to municipal court costs on second and final reading. Got a motion and a second. Any questions? Roll call vote.
Alderman Floyd?
Yes.
Alderman Jones?
Yes.
Vice Mayor Officer?
Yes.
Alderman Payne?
Yes.
Mayor Lowry?
Yes.
Motion carries.
Item number 3, ordinance 24980, ordinance to amend Title 17, Chapter 2, regarding the revision of solid waste service fees effective August 1st, 2024 on second and final reading.
Motion to approve.
Motion and a second. Any questions? Roll call vote.
Alderman Jones?
Yes.
Vice Mayor Officer?
Yes.
Alderman Payne?
Yes.
Alderman Floyd?
Yes.
Mayor Lowry?
Yes.
Motion carries.
Item number 4 is a resolution 24599, approving the hazard mitigation plan. It was in your packet, and we have a big copy right here if anybody wants to read that.
Motion to approve.
Got a motion and a second. This was, is there anything needs to be said on that, Matt? Anything?
No, Mayor, not at this time. If there's no questions from the city alderman, I'm
Okay.
glad to entertain any. If anybody has any or any in the crowd, I'll be glad to answer any, but no.
Thank you for your work on that, too,
Yes, sir.
by the way. All right, is that a roll call vote? Roll call vote, please.
Vice Mayor Officer?
Yes.
Alderman Payne?
Yes.
Alderman Floyd?
Yes.
Alderman Jones?
Yes.
Mayor Lowry?
Yes.
Motion carries.
Item number 5, approved property tax changes of assessments. You'll see them in your packet that you got.
So moved.
Got a motion and a second. Any questions? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Item number 6, purchasing. Approve the low bid to Service Electric for reconducting Moore Street and change out 7 wood poles to steel poles in the amount of $234,543.65.
Motion to approve.
Got a motion and a second. Any questions? Do we need a roll call? Yeah, we have to roll call. Roll call vote, please. Forgot
Alderman
about that.
Payne?
Yes.
Alderman Floyd?
Yes.
Alderman Jones?
Yes.
Vice Mayor Officer? Mayor Lowry?
Yes.
Motion carries.
Item number 7, approve the purchase of 2 Chevy Silverado 1500 4-wheel drive crew cab police vehicles in the amount of $45,627.60. State contract number 209, budgeted items. Got a motion and a second. Any questions?
So the first one of these, we know we have for 45,627.60. The second one, they don't have any 2024s left. The second one is gonna be a 2025, and they don't actually have the price yet. So if you could amend your motion for us, Nick thinks it won't be more than 48, but it will not be that price probably.
How do I need to amend that motion? What do I need to say?
you could even amend it up to 50 if you wanted to, because the money's in the budget for that.
Okay, I'll amend it up to 50,000.
You, yes,
Mhm.
okay. So that,
Now it all becomes part of the original?
yes.
Thank you.
Any more questions or discussion? Roll call vote.
Alderman Floyd,
Yes.
Alderman Jones,
Yes.
Vice Mayor Officer, Alderman Payne, Mayor Lowry.
Yes.
Motion carries.
Item number, I lost where I'm at here. Item number 8, approve the purchase of a 2024 Chevy Silverado 3500 four-wheel drive crew cab for the sewer department. Amount of $46,329, state contract 209 as well, budgeted item.
Second.
Got a motion and a second. This is to pull, they needed this bigger truck to pull something. I forgot what they were pulling. The
I think the
excavator or
little,
something.
yeah, that little.
Little excavator. Any more questions or discussion? Roll call vote.
Alderman Jones,
Yes.
Vice Mayor Officer, Alderman Payne, Alderman Floyd,
Yes.
Mayor Lowry.
Yes.
Motion carries.
Number 9, approve the purchase of 2024 Chevy Silverado 5500 four-wheel drive with service body for the water department. Amount of $70,543, state contract 209, once again a budgeted item.
Second.
Motion and a second. Any questions? Roll call vote.
Vice Mayor Officer, Alderman Payne, Alderman Floyd,
Yes.
Alderman Jones,
Yes.
Mayor Lowry.
Yes.
Motion carries.
The next few items were, these bids are from our engineer that looked at some of our sewer that we're continuing to work on and needed items. Number 10, authorize a solicitation of bids for the replacement of the pump at Story Mountain Booster Station.
Second.
Got a motion and a second. Any questions?
They've been having trouble with this up there off and on for some time now,
Yes.
so it needs to be approved.
All in favor say aye. Any opposed? Item number 11, authorize a solicitation of bids for replacement and install of the high service pump at the water plant.
Motion approved.
Motion and a second. Any questions?
And there again, this is something they've been having ongoing trouble for some time and needs to be taken care of.
All in favor say aye. Any opposed? Item number 12, authorize a solicitation of bids for replacement and install of the flocculator at the water plant. We've been working on this for a while now.
Second.
Got a motion and a second. I didn't know what that was till not long ago. But anyway, any questions?
You know, this is another one of those things that's, he's been having trouble with the last several, 2 or 3 years, really.
If we want our clean water, we gotta keep
Yeah.
that going. All in favor say aye. Any opposed? Item number 13, the solicitation of bids for the CCTV various sewer lines to determine plan of action on sewer upgrades. This is with the use of our ARPA funds.
So moved.
Got a motion and
Second.
a second. Any questions? Once
I
again,
thought we had already done all the CCTV. No? Okay.
We did the CCTV that was associated with the CDBG grant.
Okay.
Yeah, this is with ARPA money.
yeah, and listen, we're making good progress on our sewer things, and we just got to continue working on that. We're still sending reports every month to TDEC, and they're keeping an
So
eye
we're
on.
in good standing right now with the.
Yes.
Good.
Any more questions? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Item number 14, authorize a solicitation of bids for the purchase and install of auger bin for the Mayberry Pump Station.
So moved.
The auger bin is to try to keep stuff
Yeah, that's been.
chopped up and cleaned up and spit out. That's layman's terms. Anyway,
Now, this is another one of those items that's been trouble for 3 or
yes.
4 years now.
All in favor say aye. Any opposed? Item number 15, approve the hiring recommendation for the position of police officer to fill the position held by Justin Cunningham. Got a motion and a second. Any questions?
We need to know his name.
There's two, so either
Third.
way.
Yeah,
just
it don't
one.
matter. It don't matter. Just whichever.
Aaron Lott. He works for the sheriff's office right now. He come to us. Interested. Be a good hire.
All right, so we have a motion and a second. Any more questions? All in favor say aye. Any opposed? Item number 16, approve the hiring recommendation for the newly added position of police officer.
Second.
Motion and a second. Any questions?
Michael
This is the
Shank.
one we discussed
Yeah.
at the last, or meeting before last, I think it was, that we needed another one. Is that this one we're talking about here?
Yes, sir.
This is Michael Shank.
Is he already trained or he'll have to go through, oh, okay.
They both have
Nice.
about 5 years experience.
Wow,
So
okay.
Good
Great.
guy. Good guys.
very good.
All in favor say aye. Any opposed? Item number 17, approve the hiring recommendation for the position of animal control street laborer to fill the position held by Paul Flatt. Got a motion and a second.
This is William Seth Sims.
All right. I have did I get a motion and a second already? Any questions?
Is he gonna be strictly animal control, or is he gonna be able to?
He's gonna
help
do
other-
both.
Both.
Yeah.
Street labor, okay.
A lot of times he could be working with the street, get a dog, and then might have to go out on a call, but that'll work out good. All in favor say aye. Any opposed? And there are none. Number 18, approve the hiring recommendation for the newly added position of street laborer.
So moved.
Got a motion and a second. Any questions? All in favor say aye. Any opposed? None. Item number 19, approve the mayor's appointment to the Sparta Industrial Development Board. That was Mr. Terry Crane. He's the athletic director at the high school and comes with a lot of experience. Also, he was the Spencer mayor and has a lot of good background in government as well. So he's a good addition to that. Got a motion and second. Any questions? All in favor say aye. Any opposed? And miscellaneous items, department head reports. I don't even have them. Can't even find them. We'll get them there. That's all right. We'll go right here. I'll go through my list. If I can find my right page, I'll be all right. We'll start with codes department. Any questions for Mike?
I do. When are they supposed to start moving the bricks down here from the building that was demolished?
It's our understanding that he was taking bids to get this removed, and not real sure how long that's gonna take. I don't know what his time frame is, but from the city board's time frame, you know, when you guys, we would have to proceed if it's not in a timely manner,
Okay.
and that would be at y'all's wishes.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
If you've seen there, Shoe Sensation has got a soft opening next week. Duncan is moving on the Old Crystal building. Dollar General's preparing, and Dairy Queen is being built as we speak.
That's tomorrow.
Oh, that's tomorrow. That is tomorrow. Yep, soft opening tomorrow. Awesome.
So Dairy Queen's actually done something now? I know
Oh,
they
yeah.
were talking, I haven't seen any,
Yes, they are plumbing. They have to do all their plumbing.
it's in ground under the slab?
It's
Oh,
under
okay.
the slab, and then the grease trap, they have to, the drain system has to be separated for the grease, because we
Right.
can't put the grease in the sewer system.
Right.
They just got that grease trap in the ground and
Okay.
full of water in case it rains, it'll they.
Cause I keep getting asked and I haven't seen anything, so I didn't know.
Yeah, that's,
So,
there's a lot of equipment there, and it looks like they're doing nothing, but they've got a lot of infrastructure that goes in that slab to make it all right.
All right. Any questions for electric? Miss Belva? Belva, once again, I've been asked this question about the controller at Turntable Road. We're still on order.
Still waiting on it.
It's been a long time,
It has been.
and right now the Turntable Road is just on the school timer, so buses can get in out of there, and school's about to start. So you might be sitting there. I had one lady say she sat there 5 hours. It was like a minute, but that's I'm like, come on now, 5 hours. But anyhow, but it does seem long at times. I've sat there myself. We're going to come on change, but that's the reason we're still waiting on that part. So, all right. Any questions for police department? Getting off light. Public Works, if there's anything for Public Works wise, myself, Tanya, or Mike will try to answer it if we can. All right. And who I missed here? Kurt, fire. I've got it over here.
well, can I ask you a question about Public Works?
Yes.
You might not know yet, but, so has Waste Management reached out to us about taking their, whatever they called it? What's that stuff?
Leachade.
Are we charging them like big money now?
We hadn't we met with them for the first time.
It needs to go up substantially to cover our costs for all the stuff we're having to do now.
That we met with them for the first time. In the contract that the county has signed, the city of Sparta is mentioned to be completely out of it. So we're kind of on our own. The discussion was to set us up as a vendor, and we told them that we need to meet again next week sometime. Has that been set yet? Next week sometime, and I asked him to bring in writing, and so we will know what we're dealing with, because there was nothing in writing. There was nothing that we could, and I said, we can't make a decision on anything based on what we don't know. And so I'll let y'all know that when that meeting is, so you can come if you want to. But as of right now, it's not set. But we will be meeting with them and then doing some negotiating to figure out
For the
here's
leachate,
what
is
we've
that
got,
it's
here's
called?
what you've got, and let's come to consensus on that. So that will hopefully take place next week or the week after.
Okay, thanks.
All right, fire department, anything for fire? Anything for city administrator? Tanya's been very busy, I will say that. All right, any new business from the board? I would like to present to you all, this is a homework assignment. Consent agenda, or Robert's Rules of Order calls it consent calendar. And I'll give you, for instance, all of those things where we approve the solicitation of bids could have all been done on one motion. If we use a consent agenda, items would go under the consent agenda or consent calendar that we would vote on it, and it might be 5, 6, or 7 things that's not going to be open for. It doesn't have to be debated. There's not a lot of issues with it. Approve this or approve that. A lot of stuff that we don't have any discussion on much. Anything can be pulled off at the beginning if you want to be talked about, but it makes the process move faster when you have a long list of stuff. And I think it would be good if we started using that in our agendas. But you don't have to just look at it. You tell me what you think. It's called consent agenda or consent calendar, and it will run. I think it makes the meetings run smoother and quicker for some of this stuff that and to this, like 18 items, you know, a lot of them, at least 7 or 8 of them could have been done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. About 10 of them could have been done with one motion. I just think that would make the building make it run smoother. But that's a homework assignment.
Would we get those items listed?
Yes, yes.
Okay.
You would get it, and they would be on the agenda. They would be on the agenda, and it would say consent agenda up there, and then how that would work, I would say something like, or whoever's running the meeting would say, we make a motion to approve the consent agenda. And then it would be one motion, and those 5 or 6 things would be approved without having to grow over every one of them. But we could pull them off if we want to. If someone came in and said, hey, I want to discuss number 3 right there, then we would pull number 3 and set it over here, do these, and then we would do that by itself.
Okay.
You still have option to pull it off.
Okay.
That, just look at it and tell me what you think. We've used that at, the county uses it, and I think it runs pretty smooth as well over there. All right. Any other new business? Any older unfinished business? Anything? I don't know if this is older unfinished business, but I think it would be wise for us. I walked the track and the trail over here and the bridge, and I think it would be really neat if once we started replacing those boards, maybe something to think about with those, I forget what they call them. They're the fake boards, the plastic boards, the boards on the thing. Instead of using
Like a composite or something?
yeah, the composite boards. I think if we would start buying those instead of the pressure treated, they wouldn't wear out and rot. And eventually, as we're replacing, there's a lot of them replaced. Eventually, we would have that all, and I think in the long run, it would save us money and just wear better for the public as they use it. I think instead of because the pressure treated wood, it just seems to it just goes splinters and everything
I got
else.
a question. I guess this, I don't know, you or Tanya. What about the drawings for the splash pad? When are we supposed to get some of that information?
I talked to John Lavender from Gresham Smith at the first of the week, and he said that they had a lot of people on vacation, but he hoped this week the team was going to come together and get all the pieces and parts, and he hoped within the next 2 years to
2
weeks to present us. No, it's been how many years?
Yeah.
2 weeks to present us with their plans.
Okay.
And that was last week, so I'm hoping this week that we would get
Yeah.
a first
He said they're
rendering of
really
it.
close.
Okay.
And once they get that, what will happen is we will look at that, we will tweak it, and then once we say go, I was told that if we say go by October, that we could have a summer opening next year. If we wait any later than that, then it may push it back another summer. So I told them that I really wanted to get everything approved by September.
Yes.
And so, I mean, we're pushing August now, so hopefully next week, and then we can do all our tweaking and stuff, and then start seeing something happen. So, but yeah, great question. All right, citizens' comments. Anybody want to speak to us? Tanya, you want to talk to us at all?
Hoyt, you want to speak to us?
You're doing a great job. Continue.
Thank you, Hoyt. Appreciate you. Tanya went to Niagara Falls, by the way. She could tell you stories. You need to talk to her about it.
Well, you were there?
No, we
Oh.
went different times. Great minds think alike, don't they? Anyway,
I'm telling you, y'all need to go in the winter sometime. That's when it's spectacular.
all right. If there are none, I'll entertain a motion to adjourn. Motion, second. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
We are adjourned.